The complement. C. The complement is another element of the simple sentence. Complements in general complete the meaning of either the subject or the object. Therefore, we can say that there are two types of complements: subject complements and object complements. Let's take the first type, subject complements. Look at the examples. She is a doctor. The bull became angry. He went mad. They got tired. He grew fat. The sky turned black. In each of these examples, there is an element which describes the subject. It completes the meaning of the subject. In sentence 1, for instance, a doctor is related to she. It adds something about she. The bull became angry. Angry is related to the bull. He went mad. Mad is related to he, or it describes he. It completes the meaning of he. The same thing is found in the rest of sentences. So the subject complement in these sentences sometimes is a noun phrase, like in example 1, she is a doctor. And sometimes it is an adjective, as it is the case in sentence 2, angry or mad, tired, fat, black. All these are subject complements. We notice in sentences which have a subject complement that there is a verb which is called a linking verb. The most important linking verb is the verb to be. She is a doctor. The verb to be links the subject and its complement. There are two categories of linking verbs. They are listed here: to be, to appear, to lie, to remain, to stay, smell, sound, taste, feel, seem, look, rest, stand. All of them express a state. For example, I say, he seems happy. She looks angry today. They express a state. The second category of verbs, of linking verbs, express a result. The first verb is to become, like the bull became angry. This indicates a change of state or a result. The same thing can be said about the verb to come. For instance, my dream came true. To get, the sky got dark. To go, he went mad. To grow, he grew fat. To fall, he fell asleep. To run and to turn in the same way. So they indicate a change of state. All of them are linking verbs. The second type of complement is the object complement. This complement describes the object. It means that in the sentence there is a direct object. The object complement is a word which completes the meaning of the direct object. It describes it in some way. For example, they made John angry. They made whom? They made John. Then angry. Angry is about John. They elected him president. They elected whom? They elected him. President is about him. We summarize. An object complement adds to the meaning of the direct object. It helps to complete the meaning of such verbs as make, name, elect, find, consider, also call. For example, they named their baby Helen. I found him very smart. They consider her a good mother. The adverbial a. Examples: I stayed quietly at home all day. She phoned me this morning. They came rapidly. Mary will return in the afternoon. Adverbials in general add more information about the situation. For example, they add information about time, or place, location, or manner. If we take the first example, I stayed quietly at home all day. Quietly is a word which shows the manner. At home shows the place, and all day shows the time. So there are types of adverbials. You notice that the adverbial can be one word, like quietly or rapidly, or it can be a phrase like at home, all day, this morning, in the afternoon, especially a prepositional phrase. So we can say that adverbials have two types: adverbs, which consist of a single word, or adverb phrases, which consist of many words. Examples of adverbs are nearly, yesterday, unfortunately, very quickly, there, outside, today, yet, still, never, however, etc. Adverb phrases most of the time are prepositional phrases, like in the Times, the other day, with his new rod, through the woods, by the television. You notice that in a simple sentence, it is possible to find more than one adverbial in the simple sentence, in one sentence. Exercise. In this exercise, you will practice or try to find all the elements that we have described before: the subject, the verb, the object, or adverbial. So the question is, divide each of the sentences below into its parts and label or name each part S, V, O, or A. Now we come to a very important part of the lesson, which is the types of the simple sentence, or the patterns of the simple sentence. According to the elements which exist in a simple sentence, we can categorize it, or we classify it. Here we can say that there are 7 types of simple sentences, depending on the elements which exist in them. The first type, a subject plus a verb, and no other element exists in the sentence. In that case, the verb is intransitive. It does not need any other element to complete it. For example, John arrived. He died. These are intransitive verbs. 2. Subject plus verb plus object, direct object, alone. John sent the letter. 3. A subject plus a verb plus a complement. Here, this is a sentence with a linking verb. And type 2 is a sentence with a transitive verb. So I return to type 3. John seems or is happy. There is a linking verb and there is a subject complement. 4. A subject plus a verb plus an adverbial. This is type 1 plus adverbial. John writes well. Number 5. Subject plus verb plus object plus object. Here, this is a sentence with two objects, a direct and an indirect object. John gave Sarah a pen, or John gave a pen to Sarah. Number 6. Subject plus verb plus object plus complement. Here, this complement describes the object. Like, John considers Peter a hero. Hero describes Peter. Finally, we have the seventh type, subject plus verb plus object plus adverbial. This is type 2 plus an adverbial. John sent the letter immediately. Now we come to the last point in this lesson, which is an exercise of writing. We will practice writing the different types of sentences. Exercise 1. Write sentences, at least one sentence, using the following elements. Try as many verbs as possible. You write a sentence with a direct object, another sentence with an indirect object, a last sentence with an intransitive verb. The second exercise, write sentences using the following elements. A subject complement. It means that you should use a linking verb, one of the verbs that I have listed. Another sentence with the object complement, and finally, a sentence with an adverbial or many adverbials. Finally, write examples in which you illustrate the 7 patterns of the simple sentence. So you write an example about each type of the 7 types.